kind, but I will not be the last. My mind is human. My body is manufactured. I am the first of my kind, but I will not be the last. First of my kind, be the last. First of my kind, be the last. My mind, human, 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 be the last. Human, human, I am the first of my kind. Human, 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 be the last. My mind is human. My body is manufactured. I am the first of my kind, but I will not be the last. First of my kind, be the last. My mind, be the last. My mind, human, 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 be the last. Human, human, I am the first of my kind. Human, 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 be the last. My mind is human.
Power is in inflicting pain and humiliation. Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing. Do you begin to see then what kind of world
Hey everyone, welcome back. Another hot dystopia day, I think. Maybe, at least for me. It's going to be Wintermute versus NSF, NEOTOKYO Samurai Forces. With me today I have Infrequent NXX. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good, mate. Sweating my tits off.
Likewise.
Well, it's going to be a hot match. I'm just gonna continue with these temperature-related puns. Coming right up, as I said, we have Wintermute versus NSF, and well, what do you guys think?
Well, it's Fortress. We've been here before many times. We all know this map by now. And
Some people don't.
yeah,
It's
people
evident by the
don't.
way they play it.
Wow, straight in with a shade. My God. Dystopia player base on blast. You're not wrong. However, so for those of you unaware, NSF have been through a brutal training session on this map very recently. We played, including the attack and defense rounds, it was 6 rounds total, and by God, yeah, they've got a bit of a reality check. I'm not going to lie. Let's hope they've been to the drawing board and been in the lab and made some plans on how to approach this map, because against Wintermute they are not going to have as easy of a time as they did against Nullagons. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of this map that's like down to coordination as well. So, like second objective is like I feel like a big coordination check, and then third as well. It's all about. I mean, it's pretty rare that you like dominate meat and cyber simultaneously. To like have it unlocked.
Yeah, third is the one where teams simply just grind to a halt.
Yeah, it's curious because I feel like it used to be a huge roadblock. Like and it still is to an extent, but teams I think have got much better at actually coordinating properly and have some strategies that usually mean it gets capped reasonably quickly. But as NSF is kind of like new to dystopia, maybe they have to learn all those lessons the hard way, I guess. So it'll be curious to see.
Yeah, I must say that Dystopia's meat-based play, and not necessarily based on any balance changes or anything, but based on the play base itself adapting, like it's evolved and it's a lot stronger than it used to be. So I feel like that meat hurdle that everyone used to encounter when you get to that main lobby and you get to third objective and you just get sniped by MKs and LRs, that's not a thing anymore. You don't get me wrong, you can still be dead stopped and face 20-minute objective, but I think that people are just offensively a lot stronger than they used to be on an individual level. And
yeah.
I think the main hurdle for NSF right now, and I've noticed some teams and some players do this quite often, is where you have a plan, you execute, you get 1 or 2 objectives, and then you hit a roadblock, doesn't quite go out as you planned, your attack fails. What do? Well, everyone stays quiet and they try it again and again and again, and they keep dying and they don't say anything. They may swear a bit on comms, but they don't adapt. They don't go, right, guys, let's talk to each other. What are we doing wrong? Let's adapt. Let's change our plan right now. Let's change our loadouts. Let's change our classes. Instead, what they do is they stick with 4 mediums, 1 light, and die over and over and over. I hope NSF don't get trapped in that, because it is so easy to do. So I think it's going to be on Oni to really just keep his team in check mentally.
Yeah, I think it can be tough though, because I feel like, I mean, I don't think Dystopia is unique in this. It's like sometimes it's hard to tell if the plan is the wrong plan, or if it's just like the execution was not there, So you can be doing the right thing but not executing it right, in which case just changing things constantly doesn't really help you. And like particularly on some of these objectives where it is just like timing or coordination check, like switching it up constantly might not really help you that much. It's just just do it better. Forehead.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a matter of identifying when that change needs to occur, right? And like understanding that, because we have like with the current meta right now, it's obviously all medium player. I do think some
Yeah.
players do get a bit like, I'm just going to take AR all map. Wow. Sometimes Tesla is still a bit better, like little changes like that. But
I think this map's kind of curious as well because there are kind of like different ways of approaching a lot of these objectives. Like objective 2, you can like you've got like 3 decking, you've got 3 gyps versus 2, so you can just like muscle them out in cyber, right? Or you go and kill their deckers. Objective 3, likewise, you got like the meat gyp, or do you deck at home? Objective 4, do you got to kill the turrets and kill the glass, or do you deck? And like you can mix and match between those quite quickly. So there are quite a lot of, I suppose, decisions to make on this map. Whereas some other maps, it's just kind of a case of hold W.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of curious to see if, because I noticed they've got Taupe and Prox. I don't think they've played together so far yet in the tournament. I could be wrong on that. So I'm kind of curious to see if they run like 2 heavies at any point, which I think could be like really strong on some objectives. Like objective 4, I could see like 2 heavies being really strong. Like you have a rocket heavy at the top of like the lift, just sending rockets down all day long. And then obviously you've got like a batty heavy maybe for like killing the glass and clearing up.
Yeah, it's funny because coming into this balance patch, obviously a lot of people basically said that heavy is not as strong as it used to be. Ion brain is, it's on the mind anyway. And but what we've actually found is that there's like double heavy player, especially on certain, like you've said, it is actually still really strong, and I think a lot of people have forgotten that. And when I look at NSF, I see 2 heavy players. I see 3 actually, but I don't see them utilizing it enough. And the question is, have they actually like recognized that, like the potential here? They are going to have their work cut out for them though, because if any one of them plays heavy, like Prox on the Bazzi is just going to destroy you. They're going to need to like back each other up on this, because it is going to be an uphill battle. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think it seems like they're ready to go. So it's going to be NSF attacking first, and Wintermute defending by the looks of it.
It's the other way around.
Is it?
Yeah. Wintermute's attacking first. I'll just change the map, and hopefully teams will be settled in by then. It also helps with the demo.
Yeah, true. Yeah, looks like they're on the right side.
That was fast.
Okay, yeah, not live.
Yeah.
Do a restart, but first.
Let me check if there. Yep. Oh, I was ending down. Okay. Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready. My side is ready.
I've got my cold drink ready. I need to be careful not to let it drip on the keyboard again, though. I killed a keyboard the other day with condensation from an ice drink. That's not the right map. Or the right vote.
Who called the vote?
I think Prox.
All right. Slight confusion there.
Dystopia competitive final boss is always starting the actual game.
I don't know. Is Fortress Comp even the right? Oh, it is the right version. Okay. Okay, I guess we're voting the map again.
What? Well, all right.
It's whatever. It's whatever.
I guess that's the game.
Yeah, I guess they're live now.
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see what they do. What setup are they going to use on defense?
How many lasers? That's what I want to know.
Sooner on LR. Double MK. Go for the rocket jump.
Toad going for the rocket jump, but he
He-
gets destroyed by
Destroyed.
well, a mixture of MK and laser there. By the looks of it.
Uh,
Fox just dropped one.
yeah. Oh, muted. Doing damage here. Just one. Just down to Cootie. Oh, he's weak. But he's got Mediplant. Brock's not going to be able to push this. Oh, going again with a rocket. Is he going to do another rocket jump? No, he's
No,
not.
I think he's just playing artillery man now. Almost gets sooner, but I guess the wire time ran out there.
Alpha going for the ladder push. It's a double ladder push here.
I do
Both
like
light.
the two jails in the shack though.
Yeah.
Like Alpha gets in there but gets deleted instantly.
Oh, Dumbion. What a beast.
Oh, he does kill him. But yeah, Dumbion, only Dumbion left.
Cootie with the unfortunate team kill there. That's going to hurt, not having energy for Leg Booster on spawn.
Yeah, it's okay. They're gonna get back into the shack by the time Punk spawn by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a double AR switch for Punks, and they're going triple sewer push.
Yeah,
I
I guess
think
they're
NSF
sick
are
of the
ready.
LR and the MKs maybe.
Kinoko doesn't have Taxan energy here.
And they kind of, it looked like they weren't really ready for it.
No, they didn't. Oni wasn't looking. Kinoko didn't have energy.
Ooh.
Cootie
The
Hall.
GLs are brutal. Kuda gets 2 again. Oh,
It's
but
down
Prox
to
Tope
Kinoko.
comes in.
And he gets
Yeah.
Okay, do they switch straight to Dex? They don't. They've left the spawn pads.
Yeah, it looks like they are switching now. Kudi's switching. Looks like Suna might be. No?
But Dumbion
should-
is
They've only got
standard.
2 deckers at the moment. Prox is
Three.
on top now with a laser. Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, he's going to get straight in. He gets straight in, gets one deck out immediate with a direct hit on the AMP. Really good.
Yeah, Dumbion does deck out in time, though, and manages to get back in without being EMP'd. I'm not sure if they actually had a decker, although they do. They have Alpha and Binny decking at the moment.
Yeah, Muted just being annoying on ladder here, and I don't think NSF are watching roof, so they don't recognize that Prox is right there. He gets one, and he's in. That's going to be a double deck out.
Yeah. Do they have someone ready to
Oh,
replace?
it's an unfortunate TK. Muted is there as
Don't-
well.
think Punk's okay. Binny's decking in now though, but they don't actually have anyone to
Oh,
take
that's
full advantage of this at the moment.
only straight in on spawn.
Yeah, Binny's almost at the ice. He's wedging it.
Oh,
But he's getting hit.
Rocket.
There's no protection on the ice, so if he gets in and does the decryption, can he do it? One more
Really
button.
close.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's got it. Yeah.
NSF did recognize that they needed to play it outside of the room, but they just didn't apply the damage fast enough there on top to stop that rocket, and I think that's
Yeah.
what really broke the.
It looked like they had more issues with meat than cyber really there.
Yeah.
I mean, like just keeping their chip more so than like losing in cyber.
And Wintermute are pushing straight through lobby here on armor box, getting
Yeah,
kills.
Prox is on the meat lock. Dumbion does see him, but Prox sticks out.
Alpha takes down. Oh, it's just up to Kanoko.
Nice. She just
One
dropped
down.
Alpha.
Cootie cleans. Excellent.
Yeah.
But
See
Prox,
if they've got anyone decking now.
Yeah, Prox is coming up,
Yeah.
and I don't think they've scrambled the meat lock.
No, he didn't get much time on it though.
He's just
Binny is
doing it
decking
bit by
it in
bit. He's in.
cyberspace though.
Prox is in, and the door's open. There goes the rocket jump,
Ooh,
and the light goes
doesn't
straight
quite make
past
it.
him.
Oh, very nice. The distraction rocket jump.
Yeah.
If we're being charitable. And then Tote makes it in.
Okay, so objective 4 within 5 minutes. Real fast.
Yeah, that
here.
was really fast.
Oh, unfortunate drop there down the lift. Could have got a good.
He did do some damage, but yeah, not perhaps what he was looking for. Looks like it's just alpha decking from the middle chip.
Yeah, Proxim top are pushing weak, but Dumbians is not landing the shots right now. Oh, that brutal right click.
Yeah, but it does get cleaned up. And alpha's really weak.
Alpha going in with 0 health. NSF not landing the shots here that they need. It's down to Kanoko once again. She can get Alpha, surely.
I don't know. Nice, does get him.
Took minimal damage there as well, which is good.
Vinny's in place, ready for the security to go down, and it does go down now. So they're starting to work on the generator. Dumbian and QD clean him up though.
Yeah, GL
Rather,
just
Vinny
push him off
cleans
and
himself
Top is
up.
coming in. Unfortunate team. Oh, Sooner.
That is. I don't think he did any damage to Tope either.
No,
with
he didn't.
that Cortex.
Yeah.
That's unless they can get security back right now, and it doesn't look like they're decking.
No, and he doesn't have the energy.
Yeah, that should be 4th objective.
Whew.
So 5th though is where you can really like make it a pain. Even if they capture turrets, you can like just camp the checkpoint forever.
Yeah, the straight double decking here on defense, 2v2 in cyber.
But now
Prox
Vinny.
is laying down the damage on Cootie.
Oh, they had the turrets already though. Vinny's already sneaking in.
Oh, did they pre-deck?
Oh, they do get the turrets back just in time though.
Clutch from Cootie, but
Yeah,
Alpha
he does
did
get
deck him
decked up. Yeah. So they presume they're gonna get those. Yeah, they're back down again.
Rox somehow did not get decked out there. He had like 10 energy that whole time.
Soon they're making the switch to Bassi here.
You can't manually disable Cortex, but there's things you can do to prevent it from going off.
Like
Leaving.
pressing K.
Yeah, pressing K.
Or just not equipping it in the first place. Probably the best thing to do.
And also, while we got a little bit of downtime, MK DPS was enough to hold that. He just wasn't landing the headshots. And it would have took a katana switch there to kill Prox in time. I think he sideswiped instead of forward swipe though. I don't know.
Tope with the iron. Very nice.
Yes, the iron
Does
switch.
clean up only, but he's now
Yeah.
a dead man walking basically.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
left click him sooner.
So they're doing a good job of like maintaining his armor, even though he's holding quite far out. But here comes Prox with a Bassi. We'll see who.
Then we are getting really good strip there and some health damage, so Cootie should be able to kill him.
Yeah, Prox. Oh, he's like 1 HP.
Oh,
Here comes Alpha with the AR.
they keep pushing forwards one by one into that office. They need to recognize that they just bunker up, get security, then push out.
Oh, Alpha makes it through all the GL spam, pretty much unscathed.
Yeah, and Torp's now going to satanize sooner.
Yeah, with the man, this looks really rough.
Yeah, there goes the server racks, both lower and upper floor. Up to Oni and Cootie to sweep up. Oh, soft collision memes. Oh, someone's alive.
Yeah, they still need to work on the servers though. Tope starting to punch away, while Prox takes the top.
Yeah, it's a double heavy push.
I think this should be it.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 8:35, pretty speedy, I would say.
Yeah, very convincing attack, and yeah. I'm wondering if NSF have actually warmed up for this match or not, because it seemed to me that they crumbled pretty quickly there.
Yeah, I don't know, I had high hopes, especially after first and second. It didn't look like they crumbled too fast on those objectives, but then third, fourth, and fifth were, I don't know, they're not quite together to me.
Yeah, it's a difficult map to actually like coordinate if you do like lose that focus. Like I said before, if you lose that focus and you don't have someone like eyeing your team up back into the strat or back into the game, you're gonna have a bad time. But who knows what happened? We were not there in their voice chat.
Yeah. I mean, on third, it's like they lost. I mean, they sort of lost Cyber and the Meatlock. And it didn't really look like they were under too much pressure. I mean, I guess it's easy for me to say from the spectator point of view, but
Yeah, I think the key
I think-
there was probably his procs going for that Meatlock, getting a little bit of progress every time.
yeah, it is one way to do it. Just like decking quickly, like shaft a couple of the buttons and then deck out.
Yeah,
and if someone's not waiting for you right at that moment, it can be. It's just good to split people's attention as well, though, because like it means that they have to kind of, you know, I find especially when decking this map on third, I'm sitting in Cyber. You have to have the good communication to know, oh, they've got Meatlock, or we're losing meat space, or whatever. And if you don't have that,
yeah,
you can get caught out.
I didn't see any side door usage like the bauxite spot, which
What through the sort of
covering the Meatlock.
yeah.
It's a disgusting spot, especially with bolt gun.
Can we just clear something up real quick though? That's not the bauxite spot. That's my spot. Okay?
Oh, okay, mate. Like, when's the last? I mean, you did use it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but bauxite is the most recent
Bauxite.
memory.
I taught him everything he knows.
Nah.
Okay, maybe not everything, but that particular spot, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I've been going on about that for ages because I always felt it was too strong.
Didn't you used to play LR there?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, Bolt's really good there as well, right? But frankly, anything with an EMP is good there.
Oh yeah.
Like it's partly that you can like see when they're doing it completely safely through the windows, whereas from up top, you have to have the tack, or you have to kind of like push out a bit and expose yourself. So, you can stall for so long just sitting in that little spawn area. And then it's like a short trip back to the gyps to go back in deck. So you really don't like need to fight at all. Just stay in spawn.
Yeah, it's that passive player on that actually kind of strong. But just a quick note though, we do have a lineup switch for NSF to brought in Lamfada. We'll see how that works for them.
Yeah, another. So who do they switch out? Kino? Yeah. Kino, right? Yeah. I don't know. I think Lamp's really going to have to show up if they want to beat whatever it was, 8 minutes and a half. I'm hoping I mean, in those like practice scrims, I don't think they ever made it past Objective 2 on attack.
Yeah, no, our cyber presence was just way too strong.
So, I think it is partly the cyber presence, but it was also like partly
bauxite.
Yeah, maybe partly that as well, but like partly like meat coordination. Like we saw in the previous round here, it wasn't really that Wintermute like destroyed them in cyber. It was the fact that they had like people constantly inside of their gyp, like decking out their deckers, more than getting decked out in cyberspace.
Yeah, they were slow and maybe did not entirely switch to decks. And while they had people outside, they were very much bunched up around the door, but they didn't have a long angle on roof. And they didn't have somebody who's just staring at the punk spawn to watch tack scan and say, like, okay, there's a person going roof now.
Yeah, it is really hard to defend this chip, I feel, because
it is, yeah. You need someone with really good aim with a sniper.
To watch the roof, like, you kind of have to put yourself, out there, I guess. You can kind of, like, use this, like, tank thing as a bit of cover out there. Like, you can kind of jump up on the wall. And that gives you like a decent angle onto the roof while still sort of protecting you a little bit from people coming up the ladder.
Or you could just sit an ion on the door. Just
But
outside.
I guess what I hope NSF will do is like, I mean, the tried and true strategy here is like you have just one person winning at home, the rest of you go the roof route, and you just claim the roof. You just take control of the roof, and then you can either like pick people off at your leisure, or then you just coordinate. Okay, we're going to send one person in, throw some EMPs, and ideally, what you want to do is you want to like a wave of people going in, basically, like constantly disrupting their jip, so they don't get like, you get like 15, 20 seconds of them unable to deck in, and that's all you need.
Yeah, and if you get any kills, you need to make sure you get a second kill at least, because that's a person who's going to spawn fresh very quickly.
Yeah, killing deckers. Yes, okay.
Yeah, if it's a light,
especially if they're EMP'd, like it's like unironically sometimes better to die than sit there and wait for the EMP to wear off.
Yep, exactly.
Because your energy doesn't regen either when you're EMP'd, so it's like you almost may as well be dead.
Yeah, definitely. Tesla is like a really good counter to the vent strat on Fusion, but that's a skill issue.
Why are we talking about Fusion now?
Yeah, because we're talking about Bauxite.
Vent memes.
Yeah, and yeah, you can ball into vent, but you're not going to get like a full discharge, but it's enough because generally the person in vent seems to like ever be 100% healthy. Anyway, back into the game. Teams are ready. Let's do this. Oh, and it's a map restart, but it's good tidings, folks. I just want to see what Wintermute are going to do. Okay, so it's a full light play.
Yeah, I was going to say.
For NSF.
I think... No, not all stealthers.
Oh, but it's double heavy under.
Oh, and he's got in there already, though. But I think he missed... He maybe missed one katana on the router, because I feel like he should have got it there. But now it's... I mean, it's super weak.
Yeah, next push gets it. But it's double heavy, though.
I wonder if they're mixing in, like, cold suits and stealth. The age-old meme.
Oh, they've done a medium switch. I don't agree with this.
I can sort of understand it though, because like your stealth rush wants to catch them, on that first spawn where everyone's kind of like getting out there to ready to defend. Whereas now they know corps are going to be in position.
Yeah, and the moment I did say that, Alpha peaked Jack and took a lot of armor damage, so they're actually getting value.
Oh my god, the MP almost killed it. I think Kuda got grenades in there, but maybe one of them went off under the desk or something and didn't do enough damage.
Katana switch, Oni. Katana switch.
They're...
Go in. Damage.
Oh, just shoot it. Just shoot it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Painful, but nicely played by Binny.
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good job by Kuda. Gets the MP in. Yeah, that was very nicely done, actually. I mean, apart from like the difficulties there with the katana.
It is a messy objective.
Yeah, they had a good strategy from the start, and then they followed up well, I thought. So let's see what they do now.
They only have 2 deckers on defense.
Yeah, and Punks, they could have done like the 3-decker strat there because they all respawn and they all have had energy. But they have 2 deckers in.
Yeah, 2 of the deckers have gone forwards.
They have Lamph defending. I mean, Billy does die to the turret there. I never agree with attacking the deckers on like defense. I think it's a waste of of someone who could be defending or decking.
And only Kudi forces a deck out, but the problem is that their deckers went straight in, so they don't have energy. They can't capitalize.
Yeah.
And now it's just Oni. He's gonna die at Tesla. Yeah. Lamfada is lost in sewers.
I think they've. I wonder if they've told him to defend the sewers though, because
Yeah, because of bauxite.
yeah, because of bauxite. So when we were playing this, like scrimming this, like bauxite basically went and attacked the Deckers constantly. But I personally feel like it's a bit of a meme strategy that we were only able to really pull off because
Yeah,
we had such dominance in cyber otherwise.
yeah, it was actually quite misleading from him there because teams
Yeah.
generally don't do that in competitive, so now they
Yeah.
expect it, and they have tax scan as well, and I don't think anybody told them that.
Yeah, I really hope Lamp is gonna like communicate to his team like, "There's no one here. There's no one coming. Reassign me. Put me somewhere else, coach."
But they are going to be going in here. Rocket shuts down Dumby's push. It's just down to Suna. But, I mean, they don't have any deckers ready.
Yeah, and kind of like controlling this reef is actually pretty hard when you've got, Muted and Taupe sort of spamming it with rockets and Tesla.
Ooh, Lamfada's getting
Like
value with Tesla.
Yeah, he has pushed up now.
Questionable push from Oni there, but maybe he just ran out of ammo and had to push.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get in and try and do something.
Lamfada pulling back.
So it looks like okay, Suna is decked in, so is Oni.
But again, they're decking in early, and their roof push is only just going to happen now.
Yeah. And he does deck out Alpha.
Yeah, but Binny gets him, and I think Binny got the crystal as well.
Yes, Suna and Biddy fighting it out in Cyber.
Okay, so Taupe and Muted are both stripped here. Alpha is actually kind of weak. But there goes the rocket. They get one. They can get the second. Oni can easily clean this up. He's got an MK. Lamfada, again, I don't know what Lamfada's doing. He is on roof now.
Trying to climb up the slightly unconventional way, but he's out of energy and can't make the leg piece jump. Oh, that's painful. So now he's got to go the sewer route, which is it's just slow. Maybe he doesn't know the other route, or maybe he's still trying to keep an eye on like sewers. But as I said, I mean, Corps are making no attempts to actually like go attack the deckers. I mean, because why would they? They don't need to.
Yeah.
They've got Prox and Alpha decking fine with full energy.
That was unfortunate. Cudi almost actually had the perfect route in, but he curved it a bit too early and landed on top of the door on the ledge, so he was stuck. Well, not stuck, but halted. I mean, they are low, so they could make the push, but Lamfada, again, he's going sewers.
Yeah.
If he
I'd
tests
hope
now,
I don't know, landing rocket after rocket after rocket. I mean, has he died? I feel like I've seen him low so many times, but never dead.
oh, that rocket is brutal.
Yeah. I mean, the ladder route is just, it's just not a route. I'm sorry. It may as well not be there.
Oh,
Suna does get in, but only gets one EMP.
Yeah.
He does get Alpha though. Alpha didn't deck out. But they don't have the deckers to like back this up, basically.
Well, no, Dumbion does deck out procs, but
Oh,
Benny's low energy. Alpha's there though. Alpha's going to be in with full energy, so he can replace. They get Benny's crystal, hopefully.
Yeah, he's through the ice. Oh, but he gets green iced.
Oh no, and Dumbion's low energy, so Alpha will be able to, yeah, Alpha gets a crystal. It's a hold. I don't think this objective has issues. I think it's just skill issue, Matt.
Yeah, Alpha puts the ice back. Yeah, it's hard to say, but you know, I really want to see them just like leave one guy at home, like have him wait behind the ice, like get a good coordinated push on top of the roof, and then I mean, it's funny to me because like when we saw like NSF playing Fusion, like their attack was like, it was almost like too considered. It was almost like too patient, too tactical. Like they really like took their time, like moving up. Whereas here, it just feels like it's one by one by one.
Mm-hmm.
They are now decking all three together though. Let's see if that pays off. And it does. Nice. So they do get second objective, but they've only got like 25 seconds to go.
What can they do with 15 seconds? They're all pushing bridge.
Nothing, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, the game's over.
Yeah, there's a rocket waiting for them, and it's going to get so much value.
It's just how much damage can we do to pad our stats
The
at this point.
rocket disappeared? Did anyone see that? Where did the rocket go? It looked like a direct hit on Oni and it did no damage.
Not sure.
So yeah, that's GG.
Yeah, that is GG. Wanted to see more attack.
Well,
Would like to see the
unfortunate.
full 20 minutes,
But they put up a good fight.
yeah, they
Okay.
did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they did get it in the end. They did get second objective.
That is true. That is true.
And like it's been said, that's the one objective that really does test your team's coordination, and it can be very difficult.
Yeah. I mean, if they'd given themselves a bit more time on defense, you know. Because I feel like getting second in 8 minutes is not a complete disaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty slow, but it's still okay. But I think, yeah, I mean, obviously they just didn't have the time to get any further into the map, which is kind of disappointing. Would have liked to see them
Well,
attacking third and fourth and fifth.
we're gonna go over into NSF's channel, see what they have to say. Let's see. Hello.
Oh.
Well played.
Fortress.
A game of Fortress has
Yeah.
been played, as we like to say.
We played
Also
the video game.
You did.
You did indeed. What are your thoughts? That was a sick nade. I don't know who threw that nade to get the router, but
It's Cody.
that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I told him it was one hit, so he lobbed it,
Yeah.
saved our bacon.
Your early like stealth push actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, if I hit it one more time, man.
Yeah. Did you miss a katana swing on it?
I think I just missed one. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought maybe you had. But katanas are kind of weird in this game. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
I
you
probably
side
should have just
swing-
shot it with the shotgun, but I thought it'd be more consistent to whack it.
Yeah, shame about well, I was just saying, like, I was kind of hoping to see you guys like attacking more of the map, basically. So it was kind of a shame that you only had eight and a half minutes to do it.
Yeah.
And
That's the way it
second,
goes. We got our biggest bottleneck, so like I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
I mean, we noticed that like Lamp was defending in the sewers. Was that like was that part of the plan or?
When they were pushing us in the sewers, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I think Binny went there once, but apart from that, I'm not sure. Because yeah.
The one time he went, he was successful. So.
I was worried you might have been like, ready for Borgside basically.
No, there wasn't like a hardcore plan to like dedicate somebody to sewers. No,
Okay, cool.
Right, okay.
plan was the roof push into deck.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, it just didn't like there was the greatest coordination there.
Yeah, I was kind of just waiting, doing nothing,
Yeah.
waiting to deck.
But in the end, you got it. I didn't quite see it myself, but you had like 3 people decked in, so I presume you just won Cyber, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we decked them out twice, and they didn't have a third to come in because I think they were too far out on the map and meet.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh
It is an
well.
improvement, right? We didn't get second last time against the no.
Yeah.
Yeah, against Graham, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is an improvement, I guess. We just
Yeah.
got really steamrolled on defense.
Yeah, it looked like it was going okay on first and second.
Second
second-
was a little too fast.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
was trying to do the bulk size sewer push, but they took second before I could
Oh,
even get there.
I didn't see
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that's a trap. It needs to be said, guys. Sewer player on this map is a trap, unless you're on attack and you're going for first objective. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, second can sometimes be like that though. It gets capped really quickly.
Yeah,
But, but then,
it's a rapid objective.
yeah, third, fourth, and fifth. I don't know. They just didn't go your way.
I love defending second. I got EMP'd 3 times.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like you were struggling in cyber so much as like just defending the jip, right? Like that's
Yep.
what. Yeah, and it's real pain trying to defend it properly once they're like on top of you.
Yeah, because that route from the roof itself to the jip, it's like, especially considering the movement involved in it, it's actually really hard to defend that. You got to land some brutal shots to prevent it, and it's such a short window because you can throw that EMP quite early. Yeah, it's a difficult one, especially if you're playing close to the door like that.
We've even seen some very sneaky EMP throws from sewers last year into the fortress room. I can't remember who it
yeah.
was, but that was some sick EMP.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
So
yeah.
who's your next opponent?
That would
It's
be
Nate, isn't it?
Nate's
I
without
think it's
number.
nuts.
Ooh, frequent.
We were deliberating if Wintermute were how would you rate their team? Is it like second best, third best? How would you guys say? Because we were deliberating, like, does it get easier or harder from this point?
I guess.
I'm not at liberty to say that.
I mean, you lost to them, right? Frequent.
Yeah, but at the same time, our team just wasn't as good either. But if we play like we played last night, good luck.
It was a really close game, so I feel like you're gonna. I think it's gonna be a tough one.
It depends on the map, though, guys. It entirely depends on the map. Like, you guys are really good in meat space, so you could just destroy us.
I doubt
So you said vaccine or infect?
Unfortunately, we can't play Infect because they just
Oh.
made it.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
really?
Infect are gone for
Yeah,
our
that's
next
true.
match.
You're welcome.
Damn.
Yeah, infect is difficult, guys.
Saved us a ban, that's for sure.
It's a hard map. Oh my god.
Alright, guys. Thanks for playing. We'll
Thanks for
see
that,
you
guys.
next week
See you.
against
Good game.
Nate's without number. We're gonna check in on Wintermute now. So, and GG's.
Alright,
GG.
Bye-bye.
Here we go.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Well played, everyone.
Well played, indeed.
So yeah, I think calling the vote for the map. Can work better.
Yeah, that was the defining strategy. Clearly.
Yeah, we won because of it.
Yeah, we've always said that the hardest part about competitive dystopia is the start.
Passing
Actually
votes.
starting. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, pressing page up is just like, oh my god. No,
Yeah,
but in
I
all
mean,
seriousness, no, like, well played.
Yeah, your attack was like super quick. I don't know if it's really possible to win Fortress much faster than that.
Yeah, 8 minutes is pretty good. I think it was like
You're pretty
8:30.
sloppy though.
That was 8:30,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of messy on the aim department for me, like for sure. I fucked up a bunch of shots on laser.
We had a little trouble out of the gate, just they were good on first objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the stealth push, they were pretty good there. And also, they had a good hold at first.
Yeah, we were not expecting that stealth push.
But GL on defense on that objective is just too strong.
Yeah, I will say, like, I mean, it could have been worse. They could have stealth pushed it and we completely lost it, but I think we held it for like a minute or something, even after that. I'm not sure, but we held second pretty well. After that, we made up for it. We were like, oh shit, we gotta, like, straighten up real quick. And the defense on that was pretty good, and I got a meme at the end with getting in their spawn and killing, like, 3 of them and wounding 4th to, like, 1 HP or something. There was like a goofy sword fight as well near first when we were about to lose it. I was EMP'd and I was like, fuck, I don't know.
I think we saw some of the goofy sword fighting, yeah.
Yeah.
Binny, one man holding that.
Oh yeah, that too. He saved it.
Yeah. I don't know how they didn't get it, but yeah, well done on that hold.
I mean, did you actually die ever on like second? I swear, like you were like no armor, like so often like below 50 HP, getting healed up,
I did.
like, rocket after rocket after. Oh, it was so infuriating.
Yeah, it usually is, but no, I didn't die. Had to go for ammo quite a few times.
I think they had a really hard time like sitting on top of that roof just because like it was Rocket and Tesla like constantly. I think it was mostly Oni getting the worst of it, frankly. Yeah, it was really well defended in Meat and in Cyber as well.
Yeah, we had a rotation body plant, so that helped a lot. But yeah, I wish we had more Mediplant memes on second. Probably should have played light Mediplant or something. But I mean, I don't know. It went well anyway. Like 6-minute hold on that. Pretty good.
It's tough because you really want all the energy you can for decking. Really, I feel so it's hard to.
For sure.
Because you're kind of like putting 2 players, I guess, out of Cyber by having a heavy and someone to heal them.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, go on.
Your upcoming match is against Full, and they, well, any particular map you guys think you should play versus them? I don't know.
They're not going to tell us that.
Yeah, they're not
well, no. Let me
answer that question. Don't answer that question.
You're not playing Silo. Let's put it that way. Okay. I'm sorry about
Fortress.
that. Or Fortress.
No, yeah.
Can we just never have Silo in the pool again?
Yeah.
That game was disgusting.
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
What do you mean don't? Well, okay, whatever. We will get into
it. Yeah. No, let's go into it. No. Yeah, but they. Boxite says Binny loves Silo. Okay, there's going. Boxite just throwing shade out right now. Yeah, what do you guys think about Full?
So I know Pears is on that team. I know Jofos. I don't know Rag very well. I know a couple of them. I know Pears is really good, especially in where he's from, Science and Industry, fun mod and all.
I think Parasite is from SI as well. I'm not 100% on that, but
TF2 maybe.
Is that Valerian who's TF2? Parasite might be as well, and Rag obviously TF2 as well.
Rag?
Yeah, they all.
Yeah. He used to be a scout man.
Oh, but he's played Dystopia for long enough. Like you don't have to gatekeep Dystopia.
he does Dystopia player now. He's one of us.
So that's how it works.
I think that'll be a really interesting game because like they're all really, really strong, like aim wise. And you guys are as well, to be honest. So I think it will be a real slugfest.
This is like my worst team game though for me. This one is so bad. I lost every laser, man. So bad.
Well, it's not gonna go any easier for you. So there's Full on week 4, and on week 5 it's Dunno, who have been also undefeated. Which, if both teams go undefeated in week 4, then week 5 will actually decide who is going into the top seed in the finals.
Oh snap!
Right.
So then if that happens, effectively we play each other and then we play each other again.
Yes, but we will have the map banning live and 3 maps will be played. It's gonna be a best of 3 again. You know, like like the last years. So it's gonna be a marathon for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking forward to that week 5 match.
Top seed just means you get an advantage in the banning phase. You know, definitely. But yeah. Anyways,
you get to pick infect.
You get
free.
Pretty much. Yeah. If you guys don't have anything more to say, I guess we can cut it short here. We're gonna take a quick look at the bracket, how it stands now. Thanks, guys, for playing, and we'll see you in the next one.
GG, well played.
Peace.
Thank you.
Alright, let's just take a quick look at the bracket before we cap this thing off. So, we just saw Wintermute winning against NSF, which right now puts Wintermute tied in with Dono at first, and NSF at 5th, tied with Nates Without Number and Full.
Well, we'll decide that next week.
Of course, of course. Yeah, so pretty much next week we'll decide who will go in 3rd place. Nates Without Number versus NSF. And we will see if Dono and Wintermute will continue their streak. That's pretty much what's going to happen next week. The matches are not yet announced. They are still being scheduled. But I will keep you posted once we have any match going on. Anything from you guys?
Yeah, actually. So I was having a chat with Barkside last night, and so for everyone who's watching, and VOD watchers and live watchers, we want to organise a show match versus Dono on Infect. We're thinking either rematch between Nates Without Number and Dono, or an all-star team versus Dono, because that was actually a really interesting match that we just had, and we actually want to see how that match would go again. Like, if people knew the map a bit better, because I think there's a lot to be learned about it, and I think that we could actually make that map into something really, really good, really competitive, and I think we could have some good games on it. So yeah, if you're interested, get involved.
Oh, the gauntlet has been thrown. Do you guys want me to set up a scheduling thread?
Yeah. Why not?
Alright. Well, if you guys gonna get involved, get in touch with Infrequent, or any map, or Borgside, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah, don't talk to me about it.
Yeah, never contact XX again. But yeah, apart from that, I guess that's it for today. You guys have anything else?
Not from me, I don't think. Yeah, just GG's.
Just get involved.
Get involved. Yeah. Get a puck going. Right. Apparently a puck is being organized right now.
Oh, yeah, we're organizing a puck right now.
Five people are missing, so if you want to get involved in that, get on the Discord.
Too hot and sweaty for playing video games.
Apart from that, we'll see you guys next week, and until then,
GG, well played.
Ciao.